like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community and then have them playing, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship, and you said this is the third year in a row. How's it been over the years and how's that affected the gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and a rapport, and the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback, They're trying to be polite, they're trying not to get in our faces on stuff, but now they're ready, they're very, very willing to just give us their honest opinion. And there's nothing.
At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right.
Number 23. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Chris Paul is out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Bazley in at the small forward. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's very good.
We're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was
Tom, that's very good.
And here. His second shot goes in. Two for two.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Richardson. And he comes up with the deuce.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Valanciunas. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. MP, no good.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Here's MP after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Cullen passes to Richardson. McCollum against Paul. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. Phoenix grabs the miss. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got DeAndre Ayton. MP is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Durant. And it's Bazley in at the power forward. Kicks it out to McCollum.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And stolen by MP.
And that's only the first time this had. But Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
Pelicans trail by 17.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McCollum. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Good work there as it goes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Out to the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram kicks to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go, and he drops that one in.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Pass to Valanciunas. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And the shot goes in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 35.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Murphy passes to Alvarado. It's deflected. Phoenix has gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. And stolen by MP. Makes it off the glass. MP's got 37. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Suns.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Richardson gets a wide open look. And again, no good by New Orleans.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The three from MP.
Number
Nailed
23.
from three-point land.
3 points.
MP's got 40 points. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Alvarado, defended by Paul.
Well, the D's so tight on him, and it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Richardson, no luck. From deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Phoenix ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New York. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Look at MP in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. Richardson is out there with McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in its center. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Richardson finds Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career. And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get.